been smashing myself for 17 days and I've still got at least another 17 days to go smashing myself, and in the end what did I achieve? Nothing really. I've just ran some hills. I have no idea. It's rubbish, really. Rubbish at the moment. There's no motivation, no enjoyment, no love in the mountains, just fed up. Just fed up with smashing myself every day for nothing. That's where I am. So we'll get back to the van tonight and just see what tomorrow brings.
Hi, I'm Donny Campbell, and this summer I did a complete round of all 282 Scottish Munros in a self-propelled style. So that involved running, walking, crawling, climbing up the Munro, and then cycling or kayaking in between. The Munro in Scotland is a hill or mountain over 3,000 feet. It took me 31 days to climb all the Munros in Scotland in a self-propelled style. Well, it was 31 days and 23 hours. There was a lot of highs and a lot of lows as you would expect with a challenge like that, especially around day 17 in the middle. That was probably my lowest point mentally, like Groundhog Day. I was so far from the start and I was so far to the finish. I was doing 12, 14-hour days in the mountains and my body was really suffering. I was carrying a few injuries. I knew it was going to be the hardest point, but yeah, mentally that was the hardest point. But physically, actually, it was another day. It was the hardest point, which was just Knoydart, which was absolutely brutal. It was like 65k, 6,000 meters of ascent. So that's almost equivalent to Mount Blanc plus some extra meters in there. The weather was pretty Scottish, so it was wet, windy, horizontal rain. So yeah, it was pretty brutal. But thankfully, I managed to kind of focus on one day at a time, one Munro at a time, and just kind of pick my way through all the Munros, and I eventually made it to Ben Hope in 31 days and 23 hours. When I was planning this adventure, I'd put a very ambitious schedule together, which was 33 days, with the aim of breaking the previous record, which was 39 days and 9 hours. And it raised a few eyebrows. Some people thought it was very ambitious, maybe impossible. But I knew if I put the training in and everything went well on the day, it was on the edge of my limits, but I knew I was potentially capable of it. And it turned out I was. Now as we approach Christmas, I kind of think of a far greater impossible that became possible. And that wasn't through anything I could do or anything any human can do. It was only through the grace of God that He came to earth as baby Jesus over 2,000 years ago, and that first Christmas story is littered with full of impossible feats that were only made possible by the grace of God.
So we've just done the Cuillin Ridge in 9 hours from Glenbrittle to Skirnagillion. We've still got to get Slighan, which is way down there, which is probably an hour away. Fun day, probably the best day of the trip so far. Really enjoyed it, ideal weather, no midges, sunshine, not too hot, so can't really complain.